Hey, I just got back from lunch. Did you finish that report yet?
Well, not exactly. Still working on it. I'm not finished just yet. I got a little sidetracked, but I will get them to you first thing this afternoon.
It is first thing this afternoon.
Well, yeah, I understand that, but I mean, I am working on
But
it. I'll have.
what do you mean that the report isn't finished yet?
I'm still in the process of working on it. I've just been a little distracted.
Distracted. Our meeting starts in an hour.
I can have it.
No. What were you doing? Were you listening to another hunting podcast again? I swear, I give the staff in this office the freedom to do whatever they want to do as long as they meet a deadline. That is the first bullet underneath your job description. Pays attention to detail and deadlines. And deadlines. Dude, are you even listening to me right now?
Welcome to episode 205 of the Whitetail Distraction Podcast. My name's Austin, and joining me in the pod port, Charles Hedlund. How you doing, buddy?
What's up, dude?
What's up? What's up?
What's up, dude?
What's up?
I'm doing great, man. How are you doing?
I'm good, man.
Yeah.
I'm good.
You excited?
I am.
What are you excited for the most?
Oh, turkey season's over.
I hate you so
Just
bad.
kidding.
I'm depressed.
No,
Again.
I'm excited, man. A couple of people, you guys have sent me a couple of pictures and stuff like that. I've been seeing a bunch of little fawns lately, like a pile of fawns, real little guys.
Yep.
I'm excited for deer season, man. It seems like we just had deer season. Normally, it seems like it takes forever to get here, but it's like almost here again.
You know what else I'm excited for?
What?
3D season.
Oh, buddy.
We got camo cares coming up.
We got camo cares coming up. Exactly.
That's actually, by the time this drops, may have already happened. It'd be close.
Yeah.
Right before it.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
Pretty close. I'm excited.
Yeah. Camo cares is a great time.
Mhm.
Every year, love going out there. We have 11 people shooting this year.
Yep.
Yep. We have two groups, group of 6 and a group of 5, I believe.
Yep.
So it should be a great time.
We got the Patreon shoot coming up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then
The R100
the
in
R100.
September.
Yep.
Yep. TAC just happened.
Yeah, dude. I didn't go TAC this year.
I didn't get a TAC either.
It's fun, don't get me wrong, but the registration's absolute garbage. I don't feel like fighting with it anymore. And I've done it. I've shot all the courses.
Yeah, I get
So
it.
it's just like,
You gotta go to a different state.
that would be the next move.
That's the way to do it.
Because then you're seeing totally new stuff.
Go up to Michigan or something like that.
Yeah, probably. Michigan. Are they doing one in West Virginia?
I don't know.
I heard that might be a thing.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be too bad. Michigan's not that far. It's like 3
Michigan-
hours.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that bad either.
Yeah.
But even West Virginia, it'd probably be closer than West Virginia if they end up doing it like
Depends,
way down in there
Mm-hmm.
in some crazy mountain slope.
Yeah.
Dude, West Virginia gets steep.
It gets, it's gnarly, Charlie.
There is some gnarly shit down there, boy. I'll tell you what. But I'm excited for the camp atmosphere. For
I
up
am
there.
too.
That should be a good time.
Yeah.
I'm going to probably be up there Friday, leave Sunday morning, early-ish, and we're going camping
Sweet.
Sunday for the whole week.
Beautiful.
So,
That's going to be awesome. Taking the pop up.
yes, sir.
Beautiful.
Taking the pop-up, taking the dogs, taking the wife, baby. It's going to be fun.
Full house.
Yeah.
That's going to be cool, though.
It's a good time. We did it last year when I think she was only like a month old.
Yeah, little. Yeah. Yeah. That's brave.
Yeah. And it went pretty well. So
That's awesome.
hopefully we do that again. I love camping, old Pima tuning.
Yeah, dude.
State Park, man. Grew up there.
Do a little fishing, maybe?
Yeah, I might do a little fishing.
I would.
I got
right there.
I have to. Speaking of fishing, I have to get my fishing license. I think I only did 1 year last year, so
I just got mine this year. I only ever do 1 year because some years I don't fish.
that's
Some years
good.
I do, some
Yeah.
years I don't.
Right. Yeah, and I don't know. I would like to do the 3-year just so I have it. I don't have to worry about it
Yeah.
for the next couple of years anyhow. But I mean, bass fishing's right around the corner. Kayak bass fishing's here. It's here.
It's here.
I'm behind.
Yeah, I am too.
It's not behind. I'm behind. I haven't fished at all. And usually by now I've fished. I was just looking and like all these memories popping up.
It's June, man. We've usually
Yeah.
been fishing for
Well, as soon
Wow.
as turkey season ends,
Yeah.
typically, we're mid-June. So
mm-hmm.
how crazy is that though? Well, half a year is gone.
I
When
know.
you think about it that way,
It's because we're getting older and the years get shorter.
You think that's it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. It flies by.
I don't know, man. I think it's kids, but
Probably.
just everything. It's been a great year though.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's been a good year. I was out. Speaking of other things, outdoors. I was just out the other day with Joe.
Yeah.
We went out to our property and we decided to refresh now that turkey season's over.
I saw the
man.
video you guys going by.
Dude, he's got that little battery operated hedge trimmer.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah, we just get my dad side by side, and all the trails. I mean, every year they start to grow over again. You got the multifloral rose, you got all the blackberry bushes, which ton of blackberries.
Oh yeah,
and also mulberries are insane again.
I love mulberries, dude.
My house full. There's 2 trees.
No kidding.
On the side of my house. They're bent over right now. I was mowing the grass the other night, going underneath, like dodging the branches, covered in mulberries.
They stain real bad too.
Yeah.
They're so good though.
They're very good.
My grandma used to make mulberry jelly.
Oh,
and it was phenomenal.
My goodness, that sounds good.
Oh, bro.
So usually I'll pull up with the mower, stop there for about 5-10 minutes. Yeah, I'll pick them off and eat them. I saw the birds trying to get to them. But anyways, we got out there. We started refreshing some of the food sites with different mineral and supplemental food. Because like you said, the fawns are dropping right now.
Absolutely.
I've been seeing some fawns. Turkeys are having poults.
Feed those mamas.
Yeah. Yeah, and the bucks are growing.
Absolutely.
They're growing antlers. We got a couple, man. They are way ahead of some of the other ones.
You showed me a picture. Even the raccoons are growing.
Yeah. I did, man. That big tine is impressive. I'll tell you what. We dropped a bag and a block in the one location. I was messing with the guys in Austin tonight even. I was like, dude, you got to look at this stuff. It works incredibly well. So I sent pictures like June 8th. Raccoons, there's like 6 of them in the picture. I'm like, dude, look at how big this raccoon got in 2 days. Swiped over June 10th, giant black bear.
Giant black bear.
I'm like, look how big this coon got.
You need to get your eyes fixed, boy.
Oh man,
hilarious.
Yeah, so the bears are back. Well, a bear is back. I don't know if there's 2, 1. It's hard to tell.
Big old bear.
Yeah. So like one picture, there's a bear that looks, not significantly, but it looks a little smaller than the other bear. Because, dude, the one I showed you, you can't even see his legs.
No, he's like a butterball turkey, man.
Yeah. You can barely see his ears. Like, that's a big bear.
It's a big bear.
And I was thinking about it when we were out there clearing those lanes, man. I had that rear view mirror turned back, and every once in a while I'd peek on it just to see if something was following us. But we didn't run into any bears.
No,
but we've been getting some deer and stuff on camera. And again, the trails are cleared. I mean, every year we bring the chainsaw out, we bring that hedge trimmer out, and we just go to town on these. There's always trees down.
It's the best way to do it, buddy.
We cleared them all up, at least for now. And the nice part about that is if I want to go in with the
e-bike,
I got a nice clear road. There's not, the worst is when those freaking multiflora or even the berries, they come out and they've got thorns all over them, and you're flying down with the bike and they
tear you up, baby,
on the arm. Oh, they just shred through you.
Yowzers!
And not just you, but your merino wool.
Yep,
and everything else. Speaking of merino wool,
speaking of merino wool,
did we forget to do some business?
We did.
This is exciting.
It is. I'm a fan.
A lot of business to get into on this episode.
Lots of business.
Actually, technically, I think it's already been announced, but
has it?
Yeah, episode 204. It's going to be announced.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So, anyhow.
Hello from the future.
Yeah. We have some partners we got to talk about.
That's true.
First and foremost, I'd like to talk about VP Archery.
Vantage Point Archery.
Yeah, Vantage Point Archery. Some badass broadheads.
They are.
Badass broadheads. So we have, the 2 of us have some Omegas coming with the bleeders.
The old 125 grain.
Which I've been talking about for years. Switching to 125,
dude.
and I just haven't pulled the trigger on it. So this is going to be fun. I was talking to Sean in the group the other day about getting a whole new set of arrows. Just building out a whole new set of arrows.
You might as well.
Yeah, so that way I got arrows for my VIPs and arrows for my VPAs.
Got the best of both worlds going on there, bud.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna rock them both this year.
I don't blame you.
As long as my boat will handle them and it's tuned well, I don't see a problem.
I don't either.
Everybody we talk to, VPAs fly phenomenal.
Yes, sir.
So very excited for that.
Yes, sir.
And
Use code
what is our code? WDP?
WDP, I think.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
WDP.
WDP. Get 10% off.
There you go. Who we got next?
Speaking of awesome broadheads, VIP Archery.
Yes, sir.
Baddest broadheads in the biz.
Mechanically wise.
Mechanically.
we now have to put that little flaunt on there.
I gotta find a little catch for the VPAs.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. That combination right there, when you're talking about 2 sets of broadheads that are absolutely freaking badass, made in America,
Both of them.
veteran owned, we're talking 2 companies that are very, very top dogs.
What more can you ask for, man?
Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either.
You want to shoot a mechanical? Here you go.
Yeah.
Here's a mechanical that's cut on contact. That's everything you want, built to freaking last, dude.
Yeah.
Reused time after time. Oh, you don't like mechanicals. That's fine. Guess what? VPA has some of the absolute best fixed blade broadhead.
Might as well be match grade.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unbelievable what they're doing. out
Super tight tolerances. Here's my pitch for both of them.
there. Okay.
Do you want Freddy Krueger blood? Shoot your VIPs. Do you want to shoot a T-Rex through your neighbor's refrigerator?
Ooh.
Shoot a VPA.
There you go. And there you have it.
Yeah.
So Omega Wood Bleeders, combat veterans, and commanders. Those 3 broadheads are going to be at my disposal at any moment.
Oh, buddy, you just pick from the old arsenal.
Pick and choose.
Yeah.
What do you want? You know, and you know, the other added benefit to this, I know we're kind of dragging this on, but like if I'm hunting the ground,
Yeah.
I'm probably going to use the VPAs.
I would.
I might have to shoot through grass or,
Yeah.
you know, some small twigs and whatnot. It just makes sense.
I'm with you.
Blow through them with the VPA, you know?
Shoot out of that tree. VIP.
Maybe I'll have some VIPs. Maybe I'll have a VPA in the back just in
Yeah.
case.
Do you want an extra vantage point?
That's you got to use that. You
I'll
got
have
to
to figure
work
it.
on that.
I'm gonna work on it.
You got to work on that.
I'm gonna workshop it.
And then, back by popular demand, speaking of merino wools, we have scree gear, my friend.
Scree gear.
The screes.
Code to come.
We will have a discount code. We're in the works putting together a whole new thing with Scree partnership. Very happy to have them back.
I'm stoked to have them back, man. Love the merino wool. Love everything that they have, to be honest with you.
Yeah. You know, you put faith in good people out there in this business, and it came full circle.
It did.
I'm very excited for that.
I am too.
You can go on. They are going to have, I'm sure they're going to have a 4th of July sale coming up here. You know, there's always sales between them, VPA, a bunch of these companies. There's always sales going on. So get
Make
out there.
camo great again.
There you go.
There you
go. Yeah. Who else we got? Back 40 Seed Company.
Yeah, buddy. You were just talking about laying down some mineral and stuff like that. You know what else is time to lay down? Some seed.
Pretty soon here. I know a lot of the fields are being planted and stuff with crops right now.
Yes, sir.
It's getting to be that time. My plan is, I was actually just hitting up a buddy of ours today about possibly looking into buying like a little small subcontract tractor or something.
Ooh, there you go.
Yep. Do some mowing, maybe have some natural stuff, and then kind of start mowing and building out some food plot sites.
Beautiful.
So that's something I'm pretty excited about as well.
I just saw a spreader, like an industrial spreader that's tow behind for your tractor
That'd be sweet.
on MacBids the other day.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been buying some MacBid stuff lately.
I just bought a bounce house on MacBids. Speaking of which, not a sponsor, but
I bought
I set it up in my living room yesterday. And
Yeah?
it took my entire living
I
room.
saw that.
Dude, it was gnarly.
I'm looking at it, I'm like, that's in his living room.
It was my whole living room.
Freaking bounce house. The kids are having a
crazy.
blast. That's great.
It was so fun.
Fantastic. I think is that it for the biz?
For now.
For now. Man, how exciting is that?
Very exciting.
We got some of the best partners.
I feel like we have the best partners.
In all reality, we have some of the best people that we work with and some of the absolute best partners. Like, think about the people behind those 4 products.
Yes.
There is a very clear similarity across the board between who we were. They're just fucking great.
There's a reason why we're not sponsored by Blue Chew, and we're just,
I mean, I'm working on things.
introducing BetterHelp. No,
I'm working on it. Man.
no, we just we appreciate good people. We appreciate good products. It's been a long time that we've only had a couple of partners and stuff like that. So
Yeah, building those relationships,
relationships, products that we believe in
goes a long way, man. Goes a long way.
It does.
So, anyways, I had to get that in since I brought up a product.
Oh, I forgot one other one. Farmer's Dog.
That was Farmer's Meat.
No, it's Farmer's Dog.
No. The one that we were sponsored by, I thought was Farmer's Meat.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I guess not.
it's okay. We shoot meat we eat meat that we shoot at a farm.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, there we go. Farmer's Meat. Perfect.
You exchanged Farmer's Meat. I thought that was
Yeah, good.
Yeah, let's get off that.
Anyways,
So, getting back to it, Joe's such an idiot.
Joe Bro or
Joe Bro.
Okay.
He's hanging out the side of the freaking side by side with this thing,
Just hilarious.
trimming away, like, and he thinks he's a Jedi when he's doing it.
He is
like,
a Jedi.
You see, he's shoo, shoo, like,
Swing.
yeah, he's just back and forth, like, oh, I'm a Jedi. I'm like, dude, calm down. You're cutting shit that doesn't need cut, like, just to have fun.
You're not a Jedi. You're an electrician.
Yeah. Then he gets out there with the chainsaw, and it's like you can't pull him back in to the freaking side by side. It's like,
He's just cutting.
yeah, let's go, dude.
It's a good man.
But the spot that we cleared out is one of the spots where we have that pretty big buck on there.
Yeah.
And he was right back in there that same afternoon that we cut, or maybe the next day.
It's because it smells good.
I'll tell you, he was feeling it. They were all over it. I had a hen in there chewing up on some corn. They were side by side, just eating the piles. But
Yeah.
I got to check. I was saying I got to check that camera because it ran out of pictures, and I renewed it, but it didn't send me any pictures. So I almost wonder if I didn't change any of the batteries or anything. We were in there. We were kind of hurrying through it.
It's dead.
Could be. I don't know.
I don't know.
So I might try to go and upgrade some of my cameras more to solar panels.
There you go. I think that's a great idea.
It's going really well for me. At the one, it's been a full year plus.
It's an initial investment, but you're going to save in the long run because batteries are just stupid expensive, man.
They really are.
Doesn't matter what you get.
And the one I'm using is like, it's a freaking Amazon special. Like, it's not expensive.
Yeah.
It's a non-name brand.
You just got to find the right hookup. That's all.
Yeah, and it comes with it.
Beautiful.
So, for my cameras.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, I got 2 new cell cams that need to go out still. We need to start covering some additional places on this property. It's like our cameras are
You guys find spots when you're tracking deer and you guys don't hunt them.
I know.
Which is okay because it kind of acts like a sanctuary and stuff like that.
Right.
But some of the spots you guys have told me about sound phenomenal. Make a different sanctuary area.
Which is why we need to get cameras in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I've dropped some pins. I know. There's like corridors.
Although some of those trails that you guys have showed me are probably that bear.
Yeah, good point. Freaking bear is huge.
This is a big bear.
Oh, man. I'm hoping they stick around.
Yeah, here's my thing. Okay. You guys name all your deer on that property. You have to name that bear something funny.
Yeah.
Like, oh, dude.
Boo boo. Hey, boo boo.
Trash truck's back. Or like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Funny names for stuff. Donut's back.
Yeah. What the
Krispy Kreme.
It's hard to tell bears apart. They'll look alike.
You're going to know that bear. That thing's a chooch, dude.
Good point. It's a good point.
Yeah.
We might have to name the bear. You're right. The problem is, and I was talking about this on Polo the other night, it's like, I don't think those bears stick around anymore.
I don't either.
Since they cut, because there's no acorn crop.
Yeah.
I think once the acorn crop starts to come in right around the beginning of season, they're gone.
Yeah.
And it was that way last year.
It makes sense.
It was that way the year before. Like, they disappear.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, we don't have a lot of cameras on that other side where the acorns typically drop, but we did last year and never saw them.
That's true.
So, I don't know. I know they're there now. They're there. Like I said, there's a bajillion berries.
Yeah.
There's plenty of cover.
They love berries.
Yeah, they absolutely love berries.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a bunch of blackberries.
Hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
Gary loves berries.
I just might name him Blackberry.
Blackberry.
Maybe just Berry.
Berry.
Black.
Oh, it's Barry. Barry's back.
Barry. Yeah.
Barry's back.
He's a black bear.
Yeah, there you go.
Barry.
Barry.
Okay, so that's
All right.
Barry.
That's Barry.
Barry the bear.
I like it.
Problem solved.
Problem solved.
Now we know.
It's good. It's real good.
So what have you been up to, man?
Dude.
Anything fun?
No, I've just
Exciting?
been busier than hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got my floor finished in my basement. I know that doesn't have anything to do with hunting related, but just finished my floor in my basement. I'm excited about it.
What'd you do down there?
Like LVP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
It looks nice.
Yeah.
Feels nice.
You
Put my mounts back up and
I was
stuff
just
like
gonna
that.
say, did you put the mounts back up?
Not
down
yet.
there?
Not yet.
Okay.
One step at a time.
Let's not get out of control here.
Get out of
okay?
control.
Yeah. All right. That's a big floor down there.
I got some stuff. Like, it's been crazy with the kids. Dance season is finally over. I'm starting to get a little bit of freedom back.
God
and
bless
stuff, you know. So I'll get my mounts back.
School's
and everything
over.
else. Yeah, but they're still going to school. So just a lot of stuff with girls, like skating lessons and
Oh,
gymnastics
too
and
active.
soccer and everything. It's wild.
Once you teach them how to hunt, all that stuff will go away.
Exactly. Exactly.
Did you end up ever getting her out for turkey season at all?
No, because lessons and stuff like that got in the way, but
Yeah. The
It is
weather
what it
wasn't
is.
great either.
it wasn't great.
Dude, we have had probably one of the coldest, wettest springs that I can remember.
I saw a statistic the other day, especially for our area. I don't know about everybody else, but
Mhm.
we haven't had a weekend in 13 weeks now that hasn't had rain.
That's so fucked.
Isn't that messed up? Did I show you the other day? Did you see what happened with all the rain we got? Literally, we got so much water coming down. Water was coming in my vent from my dryer in a stream. I was catching it with buckets,
What?
2 buckets
On the side of your house over here?
on the side of my house.
Oh, it's over here.
Yeah. Literally,
Oh, yeah.
if I wouldn't have been home, I was supposed to go to a kid's birthday party and I ended up staying home. My basement would have been flooded.
Wow.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Literally, I have like a wash bed, like a sink next to my washer.
Yeah.
And I literally put a 5-gallon bucket on top of my dryer. It was coming out in such a stream. It was shooting on top of my dryer. I put a bucket there and I was catching it with one bucket, dumping it.
Oh my God.
And then literally like swapping buckets, dude, just dumping them. I probably dumped 120 buckets, dude.
Jeez.
I was down there like all night.
I'd have been outside with like sandbags or something trying to block.
I
obviously
was
you didn't
trying
have
to, but
sandbags
I thought
on
it
you.
was coming in over the top. So I like ran out at one point and I put plywood up so it would like deflect it.
Hmm.
No, it was coming in from the groundwater.
Oh.
That much groundwater.
Yeah.
It was gnarly, dude.
insane.
Yeah.
I heard something the other day too, which I don't know if it was true or not, but somebody said that it was like June 7th, we had more rain in the first 7 days of June than our average for the whole month of June.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
It really
Some
doesn't.
of the rains we had too
Yeah.
was like buckets. We have this little kiddie pool that we had for Charlie, and she was in it the other day, and we dumped it empty. Clean empty.
Yeah.
The thing's probably, I don't know what, 18 inches tall?
Yeah.
It's full
Yeah.
from the last couple rains.
Isn't that crazy?
Full. I'm like, dude, how?
It's just a pile of water, man.
Just so much water. And I think it ruined my my grill set actually too outside.
So if you got seed on the ground, you're probably effed.
Yeah. Well, the funny part about that is they planted the field finally.
Oh, did they?
Finally.
It's all going to grow in one spot
Well,
in the woods.
yeah. It's all good. Yeah, I'm going to have a food plot on the edge of the woods. It's going to be money. It's going to be all
It's gonna be money.
soybeans. Little soybean food plot.
That's going to be beautiful, dude.
Because we got all them hard rains and
Yeah,
they had just planted. I'm like, I don't know how well that's going to work out for you guys.
No.
I don't know if you've seen, like, I drove down Slippery Rock the other day and I'm driving during one of them rainstorms. Dude, the fields were lakes.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Like, how are these plants going to survive? Like, they're standing water for days in some of these spots.
Now, hear me out on this, and I don't want to go into it because I don't love them, but think about the turkey hatch.
Wait, why you don't want to talk about turkey? You don't love turkeys?
They're not my
Wildlife.
favorite. It is wildlife. They're not my favorite to talk
All
about.
right,
But
jerk.
turkey on you know what I mean? Even if they're poults.
Young poults.
Yeah.
With all this rain.
All this rain and water in the fields and all the nesting areas and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a real wet spring, bud.
I haven't seen any poults yet. I
haven't either. That's why I was thinking a nest.
But I was optimistically hoping that a lot of these had already hatched prior to some of these bad rains. And, the poults were, I don't know.
Able to run fast enough.
At least big enough to get under mom's wings
yeah.
and survive and some of this shit, because it's been bad.
It's been real bad. All right, enough rain.
Yeah, it is. It has been enough rain. You're right.
It has.
Now it's 90 degrees every day and just dying.
I know. It's humid.
So it's like, I don't even want the one spot, the swamp camera I have. Dude, there is grass up over the camera.
That doesn't surprise me.
I haven't had a deer on it in probably 2 months.
No, you just had ducks.
Well, the other one had ducks. That one's been dead. I'm guessing dead. It doesn't send me any pictures anymore.
I just saw this earlier. I'll let you make that announcement. That's kind of exciting.
Attention sportsmen and women. HB 1431 just passed final consideration in the House of Representatives and headed to the Senate. Thank you all, our partner organizations and conservation organizations, for their work supporting and advocating for this, as well as the Pennsylvania Farm Bureau and Pennsylvania Game Commission. We are one big step closer to allowing the Game Commission regulatory authority to set seasons and manage wildlife 7 days a week.
Boom. Boy, wouldn't that be nice?
HB 1431 that repeals the ban on Sunday hunting passed out of the House today. 131 yays to 72 nays.
Yeah, dude.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
So, what are the actual steps to this bill now that it
has to pass Senate and then President Trump has to sign it, I think.
Is that it?
Yeah.
It doesn't go back to the House for some weird shit?
I think it has to pass Senate and then it has to get signed into law.
Well, I mean, that's typically how bills work.
Pretty sure.
They got to go through the House, go through the Senate, and then go through the President.
Wouldn't that be sick?
That'd be phenomenal. Well, hopefully, because I think this has happened in the past with some other bills, and then they just
table it.
Stuck. Yeah, they got tabled, stuck in the mud. But
that was earlier, so.
With the Pennsylvania Farm Bureau behind it, that's huge. We've never had that.
No.
So in reality, if this passes, you're talking potential for 2026 season, you think, with Sunday hunting?
Well, probably.
Or do you think it'll take...
It would be nice if it took effect this year, but it'd probably be next year.
Well, yeah, not this year. I'm saying next year's.
Probably, I would think.
Which would be 26, 27.
Yeah.
So we're in 25, 26.
Correct.
26, 27. Because everything usually goes through... They start voting on things early,
yeah,
like January, February, and then those all get kind of put into law and finalized by the Game Commission, and then season starts June, basically.
Right?
Not season, but
you can buy your license.
Speaking
of which, also dates are coming up for doe tags and stuff too. People,
shit, it is June. Holy hell, dude.
I know. Yeah,
June,
that's what I'm thinking.
I think June 23rd is
something like that.
The first day you can buy your license. Let's get that. Jamie, look that up. Can we get that? That is a Monday. I'm assuming that's the day. Is the 23rd. You can get your first round of doe tags.
I know it's coming up here right quick.
You looking it up?
I'm trying. I thought I saved something here.
PA hunting license.
Okay, I got them right here. All right, June 23rd.
Bam.
All WMUs go on sale for doe tags.
So that's first round.
That's first round.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed through July 13th.
Yep.
Then July 14th is non-residents.
Mm-hmm.
And then July 28th is residents and non-residents. It's the first round of unsold. And then
July 28th, you said?
Correct.
Also a Monday.
First come, first serve.
I'm going to put this in my calendar.
There you go. And then third round is August 11th. That's second round of unsold. And then everything goes over the counter August 25th.
And that happens at like 8 a.m., 9 a.m., right? Those go
yeah, it's like 8 a.m. or something like that. Yeah, so the first round I wouldn't be worried. Second round I wouldn't be worried depending on where you want to go.
Not.
Third round is when you really, really want to pay attention.
So what the third round, can you get DMAPs then, or is it in the fourth round again?
I think DMAPs is always...
Well, they changed it last year to like the fourth round because the year prior it was first
round or something like that.
I don't think so. I think it was later. It was like August.
No, I think it was second round for DMAPs.
Well, what did they say on there? Did they
It just doesn't say anything about DMAPs.
Really? Okay.
No.
We'll have to find that out too because that's pretty important information.
Correct.
Although anymore, shit, some of the DMAPs we get, they go way into the season. Like not into the season, actually pretty close.
Well, people forget.
Yeah, before they sell.
Because usually it was just buy them as soon as they go on sale.
Do you think it's going to be as crazy and backed up as this year as it was last year?
Yes, because it's even for first round.
Yeah.
Just wait. The first day. Just wait.
It's guaranteed.
You're going to get them.
Weeks.
You're going to get them. Don't crash the website, please.
Right.
Just wait. I mean, you can do whatever you want. You can wait a couple weeks and get your first one.
Yeah. I mean, you could just go like in 3 days and go up to Walmart or,
yeah.
Dunham's.
You have until July 13th to get your first one guaranteed.
Guaranteed. You can't not get it.
Yes.
And I've never seen anything sell out first round.
No.
You mean like 2F's close.
Yeah.
It gets pounded.
Second round, it'll be gone.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that's exciting.
Yeah, that is definitely something to be excited.
Couple of dates to look out for. I mean, the house bill was pretty exciting, but the DOTAG dates are important.
I was always wondering because you always hear about, there's this bill. There's this bill. I haven't heard anything update-wise in a while. So
it's been a minute.
It has. And that's very exciting that it's moving.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And it was huge, 2-1 votes. That's big time.
Dude. It wasn't that close last time.
No, and that's bipartisan. So
correct.
That's legit. Legitty titty for sure.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, what do you, I think I'm going to load up on DOTAGs this year. I don't know about you, man.
Buddy, yeah.
What are you thinking? Like, what kind of year you want to have here?
I want to have a fill the freezer kind of year, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on that. Like, there's been so many years that I've been like, I'm going to tear it up. And then, like, I'll get out there and I'll be way, way back. And I'll have a doe come in and I'll be like, do I really want to try and get out of here? But, I'm planning on really trying to hit it hard this year.
We always
fill the
do
doe
this.
tag.
We always do it. What's the goals? Got to set your goals.
Okay. I would be real comfortable if I shot 3 does.
3 does. Okay.
And I would always love to fill my buck tag.
Sure. So ideal season for use 4 deer.
Yeah.
Legit.
I think it's very attainable.
That'll fill them up.
Yeah.
Which
I'll probably have like 6 tags, but 4 would be fantastic.
I always go back and forth myself with like what I'm going to do up to camp, how many tags.
Yeah.
There's, multiple DMAP units that I can buy and whatnot.
Yep.
Last year I didn't get as many and I don't even know if I filled but one. I don't know if I filled any last year.
I bought 1 DMAP up there last year and I didn't go.
So it's like I don't get out as much as I used to. Obviously I have to have one for first day of archery.
Of course.
First day of rifle.
Yeah.
Like those are given. Now, last year Graybeard came up.
Yeah.
And I should have filled a tag. I had that deer from me to you away from me.
Couple of them.
Yeah. They were
nice
all
deer too.
They're all bucks. I'm like, dude, I don't have a buck tag. What the hell? So
just how it works, man.
I know. I will say that I got a new freezer. It needs filled. It's empty.
Dude.
It's asking for it.
Open that one right there. It's right there.
Can I reach it?
Yeah, you can probably reach it. I just cleaned her out the other day, baby. She's ready for a deer in there. That one's full, but that one's empty.
Yeah. It's legit.
Oh.
Could probably put at least 3 in there.
Oh, I can fit I can fit a couple deer in there.
She deep.
Yeah,
you get a couple fireball shots in there.
You know how long this has been in there because I hate it.
Worst thing.
You want to do a fireball shot right
now? No. Pick anything else. No. I even have a shot glass right here.
Hey-oh.
So I'm thinking, I don't know, man.
You're usually like I'd be real happy if I tagged out kind of guy.
Yeah, but I buy like 9 tags.
I know. I didn't buy a 2B last year. I didn't even go.
I did. I didn't go much. I think I went a couple times.
Yeah.
And then why the hell did I not go?
I don't know.
Shit came up. I don't remember what though. Because I didn't hunt out of state. Did you have any plans for out of state? And have you heard about what Ohio is putting in place?
No, I haven't. What are they doing?
Apparently raising their prices to like $700-800.
I heard they're also going to allow more. You know how it went down to like one doe
They're
on
getting
public
rid of that.
land? They're getting rid of that. Yeah.
Oh, great. Get rid of it when nobody wants to buy your license because it costs $1 billion.
I quit buying it a couple years ago because it kept going up.
I mean, but still, it was, for all other states considered, pretty reasonable.
There's a lot of states around us that are a lot cheaper.
Yeah, for sure.
Bordering
That's
states.
why I went to New York.
Yeah.
Duh.
In West Virginia.
Went to New York. I didn't hunt West Virginia last year,
but their tag's $160.
Yeah, it's cheap.
What's Ohio now?
Well, it was like $270 last time I hunted there just for a buck tag.
You can get West Virginia,
And
Pennsylvania, and New York for about the same price as Ohio.
Yeah, maybe a little more, but still you're hunting 3 states.
Yeah.
I don't know. I miss Ohio the way it used to be. We haven't seen that in a while.
No.
And that's why they're doing this. But I feel like they could have done it better. I feel like they should have went to
I know
a draw.
why they're doing it, but it's just,
because every time their residents complain about something,
Mhm.
they put these crazy
stipulations on everything.
Yeah, just like astronomical. It doesn't make any sense. I can't remember how someone put it the other way. Like ballot biology is what I heard. Not for that, but like this is pretty much the exact same.
That's it.
Yeah. Situation. Like
Yeah.
you're doing something because the loud people are complaining. Now, granted,
I'm surprised they haven't reintroduced wolves yet, to be honest with you.
that's coming. I bet. No. Mountain lions. That's what the Game Commission always brought here, right? And coyotes. Anyhow, so Ohio, I'm kind of considering. The issue with me is like I've bitched about this on Polo, but like, dude, it's gonna be a pay to play state at that point.
Yeah, absolutely.
People are still gonna hunt it. You're just gonna get the wrong kind of people hunting it. You're gonna get the yuppies. You're going to get the guys that can afford it. And not all that. And there's going to be guys that just don't care. Like, this is what we do. We hunt.
Right.
Our money goes towards hunting.
Yes.
They don't care what the price tag is. I'm going to go hunt Ohio. Will it? Here's my biggest issue. You're selling me a shit product for a highest price you've ever sold it to me for. Because your whole reasoning behind doing this is that you have so many people hunting your public lands that it is dropping the quality of deer down.
Yeah.
And they're probably not wrong. I've seen it.
I don't disagree with that
The deer quality
at all.
has gone down
Yeah.
and the pressure has gone through the fucking roof.
Absolutely.
100%. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to buy your license year one that you raise the price because you're selling me a shit product. You're telling me the product is shit, so we have to raise the price.
Deer quality's down, price is up.
Yes. That's why we're raising the price, to reduce hunters.
Yeah.
Right? And bring back quality animals. So in 3 to 4 years, if it does actually work and bounce back,
maybe I'll buy one.
Maybe I'll buy one then.
Yeah, right.
Because the quality is now worth the price that you're selling it to me. You're selling me Kansas price for low-end Ohio quality on public land.
I mean, it does make sense.
It does.
To an extent.
Now, here's my other problem.
It's just a bummer for us.
If it's that big of a deal and your buck quality's down, you ever heard of this thing called an antler restriction? You want to try it, Ohio?
Yeah, I know, right?
You're doing this to yourself by
you can shoot
allowing
spikes
people
and
to
anything
shoot
over there.
spikes and 4 points and whatever you freaking want. Yeah, it's a $1 state, but so was Pennsylvania for a long time.
Yeah, still is.
And before the antler restriction, how shitty was the product?
Yeah,
it
was terrible. Now it's fantastic.
You want to shoot does.
Yeah,
this was the best state to go shoot does.
Oh yeah, dude.
Back then, 100%.
It's still a pretty darn good state.
Still pretty good.
Yeah,
it's no West Virginia, but it's pretty good.
It is no West Virginia, too. So many deer
West
down
Virginia
there.
pretty well loaded.
It is littered.
Holy shnikes. But that's my whole bit. Like, my rant on the whole thing would be that, like, I think there was better ways they could have done this. Maybe go to a draw, maybe figure out how you can truly reduce, or
Draw gets finicky, man.
it does, and it's kind of wishy-washy.
Yeah.
Or, plain and simple, put an antler restriction in place. Why wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
At this point, if you're really worried about conservation and mature animals, easiest way to get a buck mature is tell people they can't shoot them until they have 4 points.
Yeah.
Even 3 points on the side.
100%. Yeah. 3 up.
3 up like we do across the board. 3 up or 3 to a side. I don't care. You're at least letting that deer get to 2.5.
Yeah, you're not getting all your spikes shot.
No, and the more 2.5-year-olds you get, the more 3.5-year-olds survive.
That's true.
And so on and so on and so on and down the line. And now in 5 years, you have a bunch of big mature bucks running around potentially.
Quality population.
So I don't know.
I'm not a biologist, but it makes sense to me just based off of what we did in Pennsylvania, and it worked.
And a bunch of other places.
Yeah.
You know, reducing the tags, reducing the amount of deer. Like, that was the dumbest thing they ever did, was the one doe on public. Dude, we would show up and see 80 deer all doe on public. It's like, you can only shoot one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, that tag's $70. So guess what I'm not buying?
Yeah, right.
A doe tag.
Yeah.
I'm not killing a $70 doe when I can shoot a $7 doe in Pennsylvania. Doesn't make sense to me.
Literally, even non-resident in Pennsylvania is what, $26?
Yeah.
Something like
So-
that. Yeah.
So you have a state that now you have no antler restriction. You got a ton of people that are only hunting bucks now
Mm-hmm.
because you can only kill one doe on all of public and across the entire state. Even though it's a 3 doe county or 4 doe county,
Yeah.
you can shoot one unless you own land. So
And guess what? If they're out of state, they want to fill that tag.
Yeah.
Little buck comes in.
little buck comes in because I'm not going home empty-handed. You know, I just spent $270. This is my last day.
Yeah.
There's a 4-point. I'm blasting them
Yeah, absolutely.
and
dude.
going home with a 4-point.
Yeah.
You don't think that happened?
I feel like it's common sense, but, not everybody does. But
I just don't see an argument against it any other way.
I don't either, to be honest with you.
I don't
but
know. Common sense tells me that they could have handled things differently.
They should have. They still should.
And I would love to see Pennsylvania do a reciprocal for Ohio. Hey, Ohio, you now pay us $700 if you want to come hunt here. Even the score, it used to be that way a long time ago, so I've been told.
We're one of the cheaper non-resident states in the area, too.
Probably the best bang for your buck.
Yeah. For what you get.
New York's right there too.
Yeah.
It's hard to beat.
West Virginia's still really good, too.
It is, but
For what you get, for the price.
we're still cheaper considering you get a freaking spring turkey tag, a buck tag with your license,
Fall turkey tag.
fall turkey tag,
Small game.
small game.
Yeah, you get everything.
Now, granted, you have to
basically.
buy a pheasant stamp or a black bear tag,
Archery tag. Archery
an
permit.
archery permit.
Yeah.
You know, there's some other add-ons. Don't get me wrong. That's why I think New York's probably top dog. But
They're all reasonable.
then go hunt New York and tell me how easy it is to find and kill deer. Because boy, did I have an awakening last year.
Yeah.
State chewed me up and spit me out, man. But I don't know. That all kind of spawned off asking you about any out of state plans, which I don't personally have any for deer.
I don't have any as of yet.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go somewhere else. I don't know. We'll see.
Going back to Missouri would be really cool. We've been
Yep.
talking about it for years. There is definitely big deer out there.
Oh, absolutely.
My goodness.
Yeah.
A lot of deer.
I had plans to do an out-of-state hunt, but it's not working out this year.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm not feeling it just yet. Just kind of like, wait, I'm really excited for Pennsylvania deer season.
I am too, buddy.
Like, really excited.
Yeah.
You get out there, see what these deer start to grow into, kind of watch and see who comes back and what happens
Yeah.
there.
Guys are starting to sign up for bow hunting league.
Yeah. Well, I got to sign up for that.
I got to sign up my
Totally
team and
forgot.
stuff for that too.
Totally forgot.
I got to come up with a new name this year, though.
You're not
I
keeping
didn't.
it?
I didn't love my name last year.
What was it?
Team Dink Duster.
Dink Duster.
Yeah.
You held true to it.
Well, yeah, kind of. Yeah, I did definitely.
No, I'm just messing with you.
No, I know.
I'm not crazy about it either. You could be more creative.
I can't be more creative. It was on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
It was running out of registration time, and I was like, "Are we doing this?" Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I need to come up with a name.
I think Team Dildo Corn is going to stick around for
a good
another
one.
year. Yeah,
It's a good one. It's real good.
that's Joe's doing. But this is like I don't even know how many years we've been doing bow hunting league. It's a lot of fun.
It's fun, man.
It's a great time. I think we're still I think Joe and I are signed up again.
I just have to convince my guys to register their deer.
Oh yeah, yeah. You guys killed yourselves not doing that.
Yeah.
You could have
Both of them shot 2 bucks last year. Both shot one out of state and both shot one in Pennsylvania. The Pennsylvania bucks, all right, so my whole team, we all shot all of our bucks out of the exact same tree.
which is crazy.
Which is crazy.
I bet you no one else could have said that.
No. It was so wild.
That's actually impressive.
I saw the biggest deer I saw all year last year out of that tree too.
Yeah. I mean, dude, that spot is obviously tried and true.
It's
Like,
it's an amazing spot.
yeah. Oh man,
I don't know. Good stuff.
it'll be fine. It'll be fine, buddy. You
Oh,
get
yeah.
them to register. You guys will win some prizes. That was cool when they sent our prize pack. It was 2 years ago. It was cool. You know, all three of us killed bucks that year. I don't know if where we placed top 50, if even that, but
It doesn't matter.
you know, for Pennsylvania deer, it was all Pennsylvania deer. Pretty impressive.
Absolutely.
I was talking to Jens today as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, claims my buck will be ready next month. so
Beautiful.
we'll see.
That'd be sweet.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah, dude.
I'm
I
looking
love Gen Z.
forward-
We got to get him back on.
Yeah.
Such
Talk
a good
about
dude.
all kinds of shit. I mean, that dude goes everywhere, does everything.
Mm-hmm.
What-
Africa.
I was gonna say, did we even talk about Africa at all? last
I
time
don't
we was
think
on?
we did. You
I
went to
think
a seminar.
I
Or not
did.
a seminar, like a
Well,
like a clinic.
It was like a little. It was a meet and greet. We'll call it a meet and greet. That's the right word
Yeah.
for it. With his guide that he went there.
Yeah. You still want to go to Africa so bad.
So bad. I don't want to bring it up, but
Okay.
that'd be fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Yeah, Austin, I really do want to go.
Sorry.
Come on, man.
Come on. I'm not crying. You're crying.
Hey, Auto Trader.
That's a new one. Shit. All right, we're getting goofy here.
Yeah.
To wrap up our thoughts, we got our goals. I don't even know if I actually mentioned a goal.
You didn't.
Every year I always say 2 does and a buck. I'm going to change it. Should I change it? I don't know. I always like that goal. Every year my goal to going into the season is to shoot Pope and Young or better.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to change it this year.
Okay.
I want to shoot one of them either. Okay. New goal. Because it's too easy to just say, I want to shoot one of them named deer that we have. On the
Yeah.
I want to shoot one of those absolute freaking freaks up the camp.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's a good goal.
Never shot a buck up there.
I want you to shoot Barry.
Dude, that would be another good one to shoot a bear with my bow.
That'd be cool.
Sick. But I want to shoot a camp buck this year. I don't really care what it is. I just want to shoot a camp buck.
You had 2 really good encounters last year with no buck tag.
I did. I could have shot either one of those deer
They were both nice
all
deer.
day long. Very much so. Very much so. And we had a ton of them on camera.
But there's some slob dobs up there too, dude.
There are. I want one of them big old bruisers. We had one on camera last year, dude. He looked like Barry with antlers.
Yeah, dude.
Like just an absolute pig. 200-pound deer, easy. So one of them would be cool.
That would be cool.
There's some issues this year with dates, and I'm going to be out of town. Not happy about it. So when I get back,
Who planned a wedding in deer season?
not a wedding.
Okay.
Work.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. I haven't told you this
give
yet.
me your boss's number.
Yeah, might have to.
Get you out of it.
You know what dates they're sending me to Kansas City?
Tell him you got jury duty.
It'll be nice.
What
So
dates?
we do an annual finance forum for all of our freaking finance people,
It
right?
sounds lovely.
It's actually not a bad time. It's a good time. There's like good people, But October 16th through the 18th. You know what October 17th is, right?
I do.
2 years in a row. Buckversary. Killed 2 years in a row on October 17th. And this year I will not be able to hunt a buck in Pennsylvania on October 17th.
Well, it sounds like you're going to be in Kansas, buddy.
Yeah. Kansas draw's already over.
Oh,
I'd have to hunt
shoot.
Missouri.
Bummer, dude.
Yeah.
Kansas City, Missouri. That's what I meant.
Yeah. I'm going to be in Kansas, technically.
I know.
But typically we go there. We are in Missouri
You
side.
said you wanted to hunt Missouri this
I
year,
know.
dude. They're sending you there. I mean, come on.
I know. I thought about it. Like if I could just extend the trip, and fly back. But like, it's already going to be hard enough being away for 3 days. And I don't know.
You do you, boo-boo.
I've thought about it. But then the other problem with
Yeah,
that
I
is
know.
too, like, how do I get all my stuff there?
Are you flying?
Yeah, I'm flying.
Okay.
So
Extra bag, man.
I gotta bring all this shit.
Are they paying for your baggage fees?
I pay for everything.
Well, then there you go.
I could
You got an
fly-
extra
I could
bag.
fly Southwest. Although Southwest,
They got rid of
it. It's already done.
They already got rid of it. I know.
They were the best for flying for hunting.
I know.
2 bags.
They're the best to fly, period, because you got
Yeah.
2 free bags.
Right. So probably not going to hunt that weekend.
Okay.
or that time frame,
Bummer.
which is that's very depressing for me because that was not only the time that I've killed my buck the last 2 years on that exact date, but like those 3 days up camp, cameras were fucking unreal.
I'll go hunt your tree and make sure it's okay.
It was a different tree both times.
It's okay.
You just gotta flip a coin.
I know where to go.
I hate your guts.
Just kidding.
I hate ya, and I don't even know ya.
Do you love me? Could you learn to love me?
Oh man.
Yeah.
So that's the only depressing part about the season.
That's a good goal though.
So I'm gonna go with buck up camp
Mm-hmm.
and a pow doe.
Yeah.
I want to shoot 4 doe.
I like that.
I think that's what I shot last year. I don't remember.
It's attainable.
I think that's what I shot last year.
2 doubles.
It's a good point. Doubles help.
Doubles help.
2 years in a row I've doubled early first week.
Mm-hmm.
And
Knock
then
them
shot-
out early, baby.
And then shot a buck on the 17th both years. So it's been weirdly similar
Yes.
2 years in a row. So, hey,
Hit a deer on the way to the airport, a buck,
okay.
and I will process it for you.
With my truck or with
Yeah.
with
throw
the
your tag
bow?
on.
I wasn't sure what you meant there. Like,
Yeah.
you hit one
yeah.
with my truck.
Just hit one with your truck on the way to the airport, and I'll come down and pick it up. Throw it in the back.
I mean, I'm sure I could hunt that morning.
Maybe.
I'll drop you a pin.
There you go.
Hey, there's a blood trail here. If you could follow
Hook me up,
for
bro.
I'm going to leave my tag here just in case. I'll fill it out, whatever. I don't care. Just can you do this for me?
There you go. I got you, boo.
Thanks, man. All right, buddy. I say we put a bow on this thing.
Let's do it.
Remember, great partners, great people, great podcast. That's what we live for here. I just made that up on the fly. I'm
That was
sorry.
beautiful, dude.
Yeah. Well,
You see this one solemn tear falling
I
down my
saw
face
it.
right
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
That's all I got, man. I'm excited for deer season. Excited for everything this summer. We got Camo Cares. We got R100. It's going to be a blast.
Check it out, guys. Check all of those 3D shoots
Snake
up.
season's coming.
Ew.
I know.
Ew.
You're excited. Rattlesnake season's pretty much here.
You know what? I want to bring up snakes real quick. This is just one little side note. Because when I was turkey hunting, I fell into a spot.
Pause.
I picked these pine cones there, by the
Okay.
way. And then you went back to that spot. And what did you find at that spot? I was all over the place on my hands and knees, by the way.
A bajillion snakes.
A bajillion snakes.
Dude, there were snakes everywhere.
Dude.
I don't know if they were black racers. I don't know if they were just straight up like the rat snakes.
I don't care what they were.
They were going so fast they were making noise like through the grass, like 6 foot long. Snakes, giant black snakes, everywhere.
I was crawling on my hands and knees, dude.
Yeah, you did pick these pine cones there.
I picked this pine cone there.
I'm sure you were about a foot from the snake, and like I almost stepped on one. Like they let me get that close.
Yuck.
I jumped out of my skin. What in the world? And I realized,
And you're the snake guy.
well, I didn't know it was there. Like I was just trying to make a step, and a snake come flying out from under my foot.
You want to know what's funny? I was walking through that grass with Joe, and I literally had the thought. I was like, "There's probably snakes in here."
It was very snaky looking.
It
I
was
said
very
the same.
snaky looking.
I said the same thing, and then we saw that snake. We walked up to those rocks on the edge of the field at the top part, and there were 2 more snakes there breeding. I don't know. It's that time of year, so I'm sure they were breeding. They were denning in those rocks. There's snakes everywhere, and they were all giant. And I'm telling you, man, when they slithered away, you could hear them. Zzz. It was wild. I'd never seen that before. Like I've seen
I would have died.
black snakes. Yeah.
Yeah.
These things were fast.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. They weren't very aggressive, thankfully,
I don't care.
but
Dude,
they were snakes.
they were snakes. Okay. Well.
All right, I'll see you for snake camp this year, buddy. You bring the beer.
Okay.
All right, man. Let's end this thing.
Okay. Love you. Bye.